every single time I start to film, they just, I don't know, they know when I hit play. But anyway, I'm really excited. I literally like did a little dance and like got super excited when I noticed that I was under 150. Numbers don't matter, but I've been stuck at 150, 151, 150, 151, 150, 151 for like over a month now. So it feels really good. I swear these animals. Buster, come here. So I hit my first goal weight, which is super, super exciting. And you can tell, like it's showing, especially in my arms, not so much my glutes. Oh my God, even my trash can. Why is that life so chaotic this morning? Stay down. Good Lord. Okay, because life is chaotic, we have to make sure to prepare. I'm gonna be packing my lunch. I already have everything. I use LifeSum. I really like it. I just wanted to try something different. I used to use my FitnessPal for like the longest time for tracking food, and I really like LifeSum. I also really, really, really like my apps logging, but I can't be a coach and a client on my phone. So I use a different logging app just so that I can keep track of my own shit. So I'm gonna pack my lunch, my full day actually, everything that I need. Let me show you what I'm gonna pack. Well, if you didn't know, now you know. I'm vegan, so I don't eat animal products. So I still manage to hit 150 grams of protein a day. I only drink one protein shake. I don't do anything weird or like have any like really strange foods. Like this one, this is a quinoa, chickpea kind of salad thing with some soya. It's like, you can find it in the Mexican section. It's like dehydrated soy chunks, and it has the same texture as like chopped chicken. And then I have mac and cheese with broccoli. The mac and cheese, I use bonzo pasta, and then I make a sauce with tofu. It's really, really good. And I have blackberries as one of my snacks today. So I'm gonna go grab those. And I'm just gonna pack it in the container because I don't wanna make a mess of something. And this is like the perfect amount that I need, about a cup of blackberries. And zipping that up, this is gonna go with me to work. And then when I get home from the end of the day, I will have my protein shake. I use the Veg Nutrition. Oh, now I shut my thing. I won't go. I turned it off. I use the Veg Nutrition protein powder. I really like this one. This is veg. They also have, I just used the rest of it, but I have it on a subscription, so it should be coming soon. They have a vegan collagen, and I love adding it to my coffee because it's like an extra added 10 grams of protein. But yeah, if you want to pause it, you can look at the nutrition. There we go with my dogs again. Yeah, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I really like this one. I don't know, I just mix it with water. And that is all the protein that I have. I just had a big tofu scramble with some sausage in it. That's really the only meat replacement that I have today on the menu. I don't really try to do a bunch of meat replacements because they make me gassy and then they make my farts stink. So I don't want that to happen. But I'm able to get 150 grams of protein in, 150 grams of carbs, 55 grams of fat. Oh, I forgot to add my olive oil. I was a little low on my fat, so I'm gonna be adding a little bit of olive oil to, it's all the way at the bottom. All the way at the bottom. Adding it to this one, which is the, like the quinoa soy stuff. When it comes to oil, you really want to make sure that you are measuring, because 1 tablespoon of oil is 120 calories and it's 14 grams of fat. Dogs are barking again. Good Lord, help me. I'll go yell at him in a minute and bring him inside. Okay, I'm gonna do this fast so I don't annoy the neighbors. 1/2 tablespoon today for me, just because I'm a little bit low. And I'm just gonna drizzle it all over the top. Fats are really good for you. They're what helps distribute your vitamins. I'm so distracted because of this freaking dog. Fats are the carrier of fat-soluble vitamins. Vitamin A, D, E, and K are fat-soluble vitamins, which means they need fat as a carrier. I'm going to carry this dog to somewhere if he doesn't stop barking. Let me go bring him in, and then I'll tell you more about vitamins, because I remember I have to take my vitamins right now too. So fats help distribute vitamins. I have my vitamins here. I take, whoa, it's a cough medicine right there. Goodness, what is happening? I have them separated into AM and PM. We're gonna take the AM. I got some vitamin D because my vitamin D is always low, like no matter what, vegan or not. I've got some echinacea because my kids go to public school. They're not homeschooled. So yeah, I'm always around sick people. I own a gym, so I'm always touching other people's stuff. We've got vitamin D3 in here. What else do we have? We got lots of stuff in here. Zinc. Yeah, I take 2 different types of vitamin Ds. I'm not gonna go through it today. But dang, like, look, I'm so happy with the way that my body is like when you're working towards something and then you start to see the progress, like, there's my uterus right there, but like, for real? Are you kidding me? And then my hair growth too. If you didn't know, 2 years ago I shaved my head. It's like great that you can touch it now. So the growth is just awesome. But okay, anyway, enough jibber jabbering. I'm gonna take these. I don't know where my water bottle is. But yeah, you also gotta make sure that you fill your water bottle. This is half a gallon. It's already filled up. I'm gonna take my vitamins and then go through my day. Gotta take the kids to school. I've been up since 5. Did all my journaling, day planning, all that kind of stuff. I was just like, I got a few extra minutes. Let me film this. And then the dogs started going crazy. Kids are going crazy. They're running around. My bad for thinking I had extra time. But goodness, I'm gonna take the kids to school. I have to teach 2 classes. Then I have a chiropractor appointment, which I totally forgot about. I shouldn't have done my makeup so nice. And then I'm gonna record my podcast, do some computer work, go pick up the kids from school, and then they're gonna come with me to the studio because, is that a vein right here? No, it's just a shadow. No. Yeah, no, it's just a shadow. I was like, hold on, what is happening? I'm not that lean. I shouldn't be seeing any veins yet. Okay. There's a lot going on. So I'm gonna take you along for the ride, teach some classes, be a mom, take care of myself. Today's a rest day, like I said, so I'm not gonna be working out. However, as an instructor, I do have to instruct, so. Okay, time for me to go yell at my kids 500 times to put their shoes on, get in the car, go to school, and go to work. Okay, so the kids are dropped off, and now I'm driving to work, but I wanted to talk about something. So when I'm by myself, I feel like things are so much less chaotic. And of course, right, because I'm just by myself and I don't have to worry about anyone else. But I talked about this too in my episode 6 of the Fit and Lit podcast about how everything that we do is just a reaction to what is happening around us. So the people around us are reacting to how we're reacting to how they're reacting, and it's just kind of like this weird cyclical reaction cycle. And this is especially noticeable with kids or with dogs. So you've probably babysat somebody and then they're like perfect, right? Their behavior is really good. And then all of a sudden their parent shows up and they start acting completely different. This guy in the car next to me, I don't want him in the shot. And so that's a perfect example. We're reacting to the people around us and you can see it. So when you're looking at them dealing with their parent, and then when you're dealing with them one-on-one, and this is something that I really struggle with, is not reacting. So thinking before I react, it's been so much better, but you can tell in just the way that I'm talking about, like, just how less stressed I am being by myself. And this makes a huge difference in how your fitness journey is gonna go, how your nutrition journey is gonna go, because not everyone has time to be by themselves. There are people, like right now I'm trying not to react to this stupid driver who just blocked the driveway and now all these cars can't go. But when you're a mom and you have a whole bunch of kids, or you homeschool, or you are around a bunch of different people, like I work by myself, for myself, not by myself, but I work solo most of the time for myself, so I don't have a boss to react to. I don't have other coworkers that I need to react to. When I work out, it's usually by myself, so I have that privilege of being able to manage how I'm reacting, because I don't really have many people to react to. So this is why this is like a crossover between mental health, physical health, nutritional health, well-being, all that kind of stuff, because how you view your situation, if you're going to react to it in a like, oh my God, the dog's barking, oh my God, like, your whole life is going to be chaotic, which most people don't like, including me. I hate when things are chaotic and disorganized, but at home, that's just how things are. So one really big thing is just making sure that I'm organized and making sure that I'm not reacting, that I'm the one kind of calling the shots in the room, because no matter what your attitude is, you are calling the shots in the room. People are going to react to you, to your energy. So I've just been really trying to put out good energy to help people around me, help my kids, myself, and when I show up on YouTube, that I'm spreading positivity and calm, good, organized energy. So that's just something I'm personally working on, getting better and better and better. But again, life isn't a straight incline. We're gonna go up, make mistakes, go around, circle back, come back, and that's just the way the journey is. So enjoy it. And time for work, my favorite part of the day. Just made it to the studio and gonna get class ready. We're gonna be in this back room today. I'll show you guys what we're gonna do for our leg workout today. We're gonna do it right here using only dumbbells and bands. And so that's the workout for today. Gonna get all situated. It's nice and cold in here today. First one in here. Make sure to vote, it's voting day. My class just ended. I'm gonna show you what we're doing this month for some of our exercises and show you like some of the common mistakes I see as a group trainer, and how to fix it. We've got some hip hinges, some squats, lots of glute stuff. Today was leg day. So I'm gonna be showing you, like I said, some mistakes that I see and how to fix it. Anyway, yeah, let's go. Even with each other right underneath the hips, our shoulders are pulled back. We have a nice slight tuck of pelvis, nice and easy, bouncy legs. And we're gonna send our booty back behind us, keeping a nice neutral spine. Weight is pushing through the heels. Weight is super close to our legs. I mean, the dumbbells are super close to the legs. And our booty is the first thing to go back and then squeezing up to the top. Now, you can be doing everything right. And then the mistake I see is you're going down too low. I am victim to this mistake, going down way too low, because I'm super flexible. So you're here for the booty shots. Now's a nice time that you're gonna see it, because I need to demonstrate this. When you start to stick your booty back behind you, got that nice neutral spine, you're going right to the knees. Right about there, we still have our glutes activated. As soon as we go below here, you're gonna notice a bend in my low back. That's what we want to avoid. So we wanna keep that back nice and flat. So we're gonna only wanna come up to right about here, and then come on up. Rule of thumb is right below the knees, again, pushing through the heels, coming all the way back up. Another common mistake I see is people bending their knees way too much. So when you go into this hip hinge, you want to lead with your butt. So you only want to bend your knees to where you need to get that weight just a little bit lower to feel the stretch in your hamstrings. We don't want to activate the quads, which is this front muscle on the front of our legs, by going into a deadlift type of position. We want to send our booty back, 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 back. Think about it like you're trying to, like you got a flashlight stuck up your butt and you're trying to shine that flashlight on the back wall. So essentially showing your butthole to the back wall. So sticking that booty out, sending it back, 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 only bending your knees as necessary to get that weight back. Okay. Another mistake I see is the bending of the back and leaning over. So for this exercise, we want to make sure that we are thinking about it as sending our butt back, meaning our booty goes back, as if there is a rope tied around our waist and someone is pulling us backwards. So they're back there and they're pulling it backwards, right? Keeping our legs almost straight, pulling us straight backwards. So I'm going to pull those shoulders back, nice and strong, strong, strong. Neck is nice and long. Our head is following our body, so we're not going to be looking forward and we're not going to be tucking our chin. We're going to have it nice and long. Someone is pulling our booty backwards, right below the knees, and then coming straight up. Lots of other mistakes happen with hip hinges. It's one of the hardest exercises to teach, but that's like the basics and the most common ones I see. That's all I'm going to do for today. Man, my legs are tired from leg day already. But yeah, those are the most common things I see. Let me know down in the comments below if you have problems with any of these exercises or if any of these tips and tricks helped you, or what else you want to see. So let's get on with the day. Let's go. Okay, so now it's podcast time before I go to the chiropractor. Got to get this done and over with because I can't do it after the chiropractor because my eyelashes will get thrown off. And then I got some errands to run. So we're going to have a setup podcast. It's going to go right here. You get to see my little setup. It's so funny. It's right here. I'm just going to move this stuff out of the way. But if you haven't watched the podcast, watch it on YouTube. It's more interactive. But you can also listen to it. It's still in the works. I'm still just trudging on, doing my best, but I'm gonna be doing an episode for our 3-year anniversary because it's Awaken's 3-year anniversary month. So I'm gonna be doing the 3 things that I learned as a business owner, and some advice that I have for you, learning through my mistakes. So, which is the best way I like to learn is through mistakes. So, yeah, let's go. I'm gonna do a little thumbnail thing right here. Just got done filming episode 7 of the Fit and Lit podcast. It should be up maybe by the time you're watching this, so go listen to it. It's about the 3 things I learned in the 3 years of owning a business. And now I'm gonna go edit it and then head over to the chiropractor. Super cold, so I put my jacket back on. I'm just gonna eat my blackberries while I edit this video. And I'm like somebody, I have to do it like right away. Otherwise I don't know, I just don't do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and edit this and eat my little blackberries. That felt so good. It's been like a month since I last went. But yeah, that felt so good. He was like, "You're all done up." He's like, "Don't put your face down." So he did like some stuff standing up instead, which I really appreciate. And then he was like asking me, he's like, "Do you watch any like those YouTubers that just do their day-to-day, like talking about vloggers?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do. I watch a few of those." I was like, "But I'm filming for the studio today." So I just thought it was really funny. But all right, I gotta go fill up water jugs now. I do not like filling up water jugs for some reason, and I put it off, but we've been out of water for way too long at the studio, so I'm gonna go do that now. This looks so good. Look. That's a broccoli. Yum, 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 yum. So for some reason, I just ended up at the library. Don't know how that happened. Oops. I guess I'll just go in. So in true book girl fashion, I have to give you a little haul of what I picked up from the library. I've got Bury Your Gaze by Chuck Tingle. He also wrote, I think it's called Camp Damascus, basically super queer slasher horror book. The queer community really liked this one, and I have been wanting to read it, and the cover is just so cool. Yeah, I don't think this one is about a camp. I think this one is about chasing success in Hollywood can be hell. So Hollywood, LA, hence the palm trees and the beach in the background. We're gonna see if this one is a good one. It's really short, so if I hate it, at least I'm not wasting too much time. And then I got this one because I am not ready. I am not ready for spooky season to be over. Happy Medium by Sarah Adler. I actually have not read anything about this one before, but this one is a new one. It came out in probably September, April 2024. So I haven't really heard anything, but basically realtor, I think she's a realtor. She's a fraud ghost medium, and there's an actual ghost that talks to her. So, and of course they fall in love. This one is a little bit thicker, but I think I can get through it. It's very fun, big pages, all that kind of stuff. There's a bunch of high school kids walking by. I'm nervous. This next book I'm really excited for. I'm actually really excited that I saw it on the shelf because I've been wanting to read it, and it was right next to a Blake Crouch book. Yeah, because this is by Noel Crooks. So it was right next to a Blake Crouch book. I was like, I'm not sure if I'm ready for another Blake Crouch book, because if you know me at all, you've heard me talk about Dark Matter. That book fucked me up. So I don't know if I want to read another Blake Crouch book right now, because I still have a bunch of books that I need to read on my reading goal for the year. And if I read a Blake Crouch book, I will be in a slump. I already know it. But this book was right next to it, and I've been wanting to read it. This is Under the Influence by Noel Crooks. So do you remember Rachel Hollis? Apparently this is written by her ex assistant or something like that. But so there's an ugly side to being a girl boss. So if you follow the Rachel Hollis story at all, she was basically like a super fraud. Like, she was like putting out all these like self-help books, had a podcast on marriage, meanwhile she's like going through a divorce, just like all this like really shady shit. So this girl, Noel Crooks, wrote a book influenced, I guess, by being an influencer, and I've been wanting to read this because I love being in petty drama that has nothing to do with me. And I love the influencer culture. I love hearing the petty side to it, the dark side of it, if you will. So I'm really excited to read this one. Plus the cover is just really cool. I wanted to own this one just because of the cover, but like, oh my god, like the first chapter, girls gotta eat. Oh my god, I'm really excited to read this one. So we'll see. Under the Influence. So these three: Chuck Tingle, Bury Your Gaze, Happy Medium by Sarah Adler, and Noel Crooks, Under the Influence. Will I get to all three of these? Who knows? I'm still reading Pumpkin Spice Cafe, but it's going quick. That's a quick one, so it should be over. And then I have to finish How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix. Love Grady Hendrix, but this book is just, I don't know what it is. Maybe because it's a physical book and I'm having a hard time. It's a thick one too. It's like, and it's hardcover. I don't really like to read hardcovers, so could be. But these are all paperback. Actually not. One of them's paperback, but they're all small. So anyway, I'll keep you updated on those as we go along in the vlogs. But I gotta go pick up the kids now. I feel bad when I have to take the kids to work with me. So anyway, let's go get the kids. Made a pit stop at home. I'm getting these protein chips. They're sweet chili, natural endurance. They're vegan, 14 grams of protein in these chips, and they're so good. They have, they're like soy, basically. So good. This one is the sweet chili flavor, my favorite flavor. They taste just like chips. Really good way to get your protein in. And then we're headed back to the studio. We are back to the studio, just like that. We are back. It is around 4 o'clock right now. We have a class at 4:15 for legs. Just what I showed you. We have 2 of those programs today and strength kickboxing today. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit of strength kickboxing filmed for you so you can see what it looks like, but I like to walk around and do stuff, so I probably won't get too much. But girls will start walking in here very soon. We're gonna be filling up the space. We got 3 full classes tonight. And 1 overfull class, meaning we're gonna have some overflow. So that's always a good sign. Love to have that. When that happens, it's like super amazing. The energy is just so good. Being around a bunch of women is just super empowering. So anyway, let's get to teaching. So before I go, I just wanted to show you like how cute and coordinated my whole outfit is. I've got my Buff Bunny purse, of course the Buff Bunny SOS case, which I like to keep an extra tampon in. I've got my lunch bag in the color like taupey, it's just from Marshalls. And then I have my Buff Bunny Max Game Changer with all my shit in it. And yeah, I just like my tan Crocs. I don't know, I just feel so put together. I look like a bad bee. And yeah, I don't know, like life just feels so cool when everything is coordinating. I don't know, let me know if you're the same. Anyway, okay, have a great night. Thank you for going along today with me. And hopefully the next time I have an actual camera and you don't see my phone. But anyway, have a great night and I will see you guys in the next video.